Welcome to the Sad Fella Podcast, where we're going to talk about some cool topics and make a bunch of jokes. So today's topic is the downfall of children's TV. Hey, so what do you think of that?
What do I think? Name me 5 good TV shows that came out after the year of 2015.
We don't got none. We don't got
Exactly. I think the last good TV show that was a cartoon that came out for kids, I would have to say probably Regular Show. No. Which one came out after? Was it Adventure Time or Amazing World of Gumball that came out after Regular Show?
I think it was Amazing World of Gumball.
Because Gumball was fire. Gumball was
Yeah.
fire.
Hey, Gumball really was.
No, you're like, okay,
Yo.
you know, a big thing that they just stopped doing in children's TV shows.
What?
They stopped slipping in those subtle little adult jokes to parents so they could enjoy it too.
Exactly.
So
I noticed that.
Okay, so this scene that stays in my head constantly is this one scene in SpongeBob where Squidward is fucking around with the leaf blower. He just like puts his nose in it. And
Yeah.
I think you know what Squidward's nose looks like.
Hey.
And he just
Squidward.
sitting there.
Hey, Squidward was like that, bro. He really was.
You were just sitting there like,
Yo, I think that's probably why there's so many parodies of SpongeBob.
No, because SpongeBob was like the first, I would say, 3 to 5 seasons. It starts to fall off after the 4th one, but the first 3 seasons for sure, that was like the pinnacle of children's television, in my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, for me, I watch shows like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. And,
yes.
Hey, iCarly, bro.
Yes.
Hey, I don't know if it counts, but like shows like Full House, I like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nickelodeon fell off after the Dick Schneider accusations.
Yo, it really did, because with him, Backhouse Mike left. So that's the guy that made all the theme songs for his shows. Bro, the last theme song he made was for Sam and Cat.
Sam and Cat? That was like the weirdest. That was the weirdest collaboration of 2 side characters in my life.
Yo, but the theme song slapped, bro.
It was so good. It was so good.
Nickelodeon. Yo, so like maybe a few months ago, I watched a documentary called The Orange Years, where pretty much they got a bunch of people who were on Nickelodeon from the 90s and early 2000s, and even like one of the ex-executives who really put Nickelodeon on the map. Bro, the way that they explained how Nickelodeon was created low-key made me want to just be back at that time. Like, I kind of just wanted to be in the 90s at that point, because
bro, Rugrats.
Hey, that's my show. It is.
Dude, it's on Hulu. I've been watching a lot of Rugrats after work. It's so funny.
Yo.
It's so funny.
Hey, how did they butcher Rugrats with that new reboot?
All Grown Up?
Nah, All Grown Up was dope. The new one that came out like last year or 2 years ago, something like that.
Because they just fumble the bag constantly. Teen Titans Go was a fumble, in my opinion.
It was, but bro, after the Teen Titans Go movie or whatever it was called, they just stopped caring. They became like a parody of themselves.
The new Ben 10, I didn't even bother watching it because I saw an ad for it one time. I'm like, this is garbage.
Yo, I watched 2 or 3 episodes of it. Possibly the most garbage show, and I loved the original Ben 10.
No, because here's the criteria, right? So, in my opinion, a good child show has to have a fire theme song for one, right?
Of course.
You stare like you think of like the fire examples, like SpongeBob. Like it's catchy, may not be like the most like musically inclined, but it's catchy.
Yeah.
iCarly. I can still recite parts of it. I haven't watched that show in years.
Yeah.
The original Ben 10,
Yo,
but he's
that
no
the original Ben
ordinary
10
kid. He's
slap.
10, 10. Yeah, that one. You have to have a good theme song.
Yeah.
You actually have to have some jokes for the parents, right? Because
Yeah.
you know how bored the parents are going to be when they have to watch all these kids shows all day because their kids got to the TV first. And they have to sit
Yo,
there and watch all these children shows. Like, you know how boring that's going to be for them.
yo, they're not even watching kids shows anymore. They're just watching like Coco Melon. Yo,
Watermelon.
I
That is so
yo,
weird.
yo, I heard this whole theory, which is kind of true. If you look at how fast they change frames, it's every like 2 to 3 seconds. So it gives kids' brains the same thing that TikTok gives like teenagers.
Oh, Coco Melon is just talk for kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, but it's like just like, and then just the content of the show, right? Regular show, y'all knew it was not going to be regular, but there was
Hey,
also a healthy amount of dirty jokes for the parents.
yeah,
Me and
well,
my dad just sit there and watch.
regular show wasn't supposed to be a kid show. It was supposed to be TV 14 originally.
Bro, I regular show is so good. It was so good.
It was.
You know who else thinks regular show was so good?
Who?
My mom.
Yo, hey, Muscle Man low key carried some of the episodes.
Bro,
Like,
in tech school, bro, I learned how to do the muscle man squeal.
hey, you might have to do that one. You might have to do it.
You know who else can do the muscle man squeal?
Who?
My mom.
Yo, regular show? Hey, I just watched that like yesterday. Yo, it's easy to watch because they're like, what, 11 minutes each?
It's 11 minutes each, and in 11 minutes you go from rake the leaves or you're fired. You have a fist fight with Satan because Skips got kidnapped by the big demon baby, and then it's mess up or you're fired. You know,
Yeah.
like
Hey,
we just
this
love
man
regular show.
Benson was a hater. He really was.
He was a Division One hater. Like I have never
Yo,
seen
he
someone so much of a hater.
hey, he was like a little boozy, bro.
He was just a hater. He hated everything they did. He preyed on their downfall. He was the cause
Yeah,
of some of their downfall. But he was just a hater.
yeah.
Trying to get like him.
Hey, he's me every day. That's
I'm
that's how
trying
I
to
am.
I'm trying to be a Division One hater like that.
Hey, he's in like the big leagues of hating. He wakes up every day, brushes his teeth, takes a shower, and hates. That's it.
His entire routine is eat, sleep, hate, bro.
Yeah.
And he's
Hey,
so funny.
yo, honestly, I just can't believe that Cartoon Network's gone though. Like,
Oh, Rip Cartoon Network, man. Who did they get bought out by? Was it Warner Bros?
yeah, well, Warner Bros. Already owned them, I'm pretty sure. But I think they're just like merging it or something like that.
Bro, we're forgetting some of the fire shows they had in the 90s that probably shouldn't have been children's shows.
Yeah.
John
Hey,
Johnny Bravo.
hey, Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter's Lab was so fire. I
Yo,
love Saturday Night Dad.
That man Dexter. Yo,
No,
I
Dexter was a hater.
yeah.
he he hated
Hey,
his sister for what reason?
bro, you know how many people ship them? And I'm kind of uncomfortable by it because I'm like, yo,
Wait, why are
that's
they
his sister.
why are they shipping
Hey,
Oh Sweet Home Alabama?
hey, I'm sitting there like DD don't want the D, bro. At least not from Dexter, you know?
Oh hell nah, bro.
Yo,
I can't go a day without hearing some fuck shit. And that was a
Hey,
new one. That was a new one for me.
yo, I didn't even realize they were siblings at first because of how many people kept shipping them. I was like, oh, so does she just have like a crush or something? Like, it, are their parents supposed to be like babysitting her? I don't know.
That
But no,
was
I found out they were
disgusting.
siblings. Yeah.
That's so disgusting, bro. What was that one show no one remembers from cartoon? Oh, fucking Cow and Chicken.
Yo.
Cow and Chicken was a fever dream.
Yo, was that Cartoon Network?
I think it was Cartoon Network, Cow and Chicken.
Actually, yeah. Yeah. Hey,
The only thing I remember from Cow and Chicken is that one devil with a fat ass.
hey. Cow and Chicken, they had to be on drugs, bro. Low key. Like if you just watch an episode now, there's no way. There's no
No,
way
like
they were like that.
they were on psychedelics or something when they made this show.
100%.
Because it's like, how do you even like wake up in the morning, go to the Cartoon Network animating studio, and go, I'm gonna draw a devil with a really juicy ass.
Hey, they
What
just
was
like
the
me,
thought
bro.
process?
They just
What?
like me.
Hey, what was the thought process behind that devil?
Hey, do you
Why did he
remember
have such a
Super
fat
Cow
ass?
though? Do you remember Super Cow?
Super cow?
Yeah.
Was that in Cow and
Yo,
Chicken too?
yeah,
Were there like
this it was just like it was just Cow with a purple like Superman type costume with his udders hanging out.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember anything from Cow and Chicken because it felt like such a fever dream, except for that devil.
It was. It simply was.
You know what else was a fever dream?
What?
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yo, that's what I was about to talk about.
Bro, you okay, if there was one TV character that could like, you know, match Benson in hating, it would have to be Eustace.
Oh yeah.
Because
Hey,
at
I
least,
don't know. I don't know.
well,
He might have been a bigger hater.
well, hear me out. Okay, Benson at least had a reason to hate on Mordecai and Rigby. They were lazy.
Yeah.
They didn't do their work. At least he had a reason to hate. What reason did Eustace have hating on Courage so much?
Hey, courage was taken away from his time with his wife, bro. That's all I can think of. Besides that, dude's just a hater. That's it.
Eustace is just a hater. Like,
Yo, this man ain't have no teeth either.
he has
If you
no
look at
teeth.
this man's smile, it's just gums. That's it.
He was like the biggest hater I could ever think of in any TV show ever.
Yeah, 100%.
Because like, what reason did he have to hate on Courage so hard? Because Courage was scared.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I'd be shook too if a giant demon came out of my basement, came out of my
Yo,
attic. I would be terrified, petrified.
yo, didn't Courage pick up some random thing off the street or something like that, and a ghost showed up?
Something like that.
Yo, just imagine your dog's just chilling, bring something home. You're like, oh, this is cool. And then a demon shows up at your door.
No, I remember this one scene because it's a meme now. It's like a Courage with the gun and he's just like pulling up. You ever see that
Yo,
one?
I don't think so. I've seen a lot of parodies and stuff. Yeah.
Bro, Courage was on one, bro. Like, no, they had to be on drugs.
Oh yeah.
The creators of
100%.
those shows had to be on drugs.
Hey, yo, did you watch Ed, and Eddie?
Of course I did. No, okay, hear me out, bro. Those three were like the definition of bag chasers
They
back then.
were.
They were straight up bag chasers. They did any and everything they could to get their hands on some jawbreakers.
Yo, remember those girls that were trying to violate them though?
What was it, like the Kangaroo Sisters or some shit?
Something like that.
The Weird Sisters. I was like, oh no, bro. They trying to do my man Ed, and Eddie like that.
Yo, hey, they
Uh,
were all like, didn't they live in a trailer or something like that?
yeah, they were
Like,
trailer park girls,
yeah,
and
I had
then
to, I had to think about that.
they were like cul-de-sac boys.
Yo, the redhead one is Lucy from I Love Lucy. If she was from a trailer park,
The blue-haired one predicted the future of the internet.
hey, she did. Yo, and the other one, she was just stupid. That's
She
it.
was she was the like stupid Ed of the
Yeah.
sisters.
Hey, they had to have one. Yo, I'm looking at pictures right now, and these three people cosplayed as them.
Oh
Bro,
hell.
I'm clicking off this. Nah, I can't rock with that. That's weird.
Were they chopped or so? Was it what happened?
Hey, they kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie, but
Out of
they
pocket
playing
money.
like 12-year-olds. I think that's kind of weird.
Nah, for real. What
Yeah.
was another like? Oh, a channel that we forgot this whole time, and it's a sin that we forgot.
What,
Disney Channel.
bro?
How did we forget Disney Channel, bruh?
I don't know. Yo, you know the channel we really forgot? Disney
What?
XD.
Disney XD? No. If we had to pick a
Yo,
show that was made by drug addicts, it was most certainly Gravity Falls.
oh yeah,
How do you even
100%.
come up with like half the opposition that Dipper had to deal with?
I don't know.
Like
Yo,
a
someone,
talking pyramid?
yeah. Hey,
Ain't no
someone
way.
came up with a theory that it was all real, and the creator of it actually went through it when he was a kid, and that's why he has all the stuff in the book, and that's why he's actually selling uh Journal 3 in real life.
Journal 3 was to chase a bag. I don't care what nobody
It
says.
was 100%. Hey, I bought it though. I did. And
Was it
that's
good?
like, bro, it's just a fever dream of a book. It is. Because it's the exact book from the show. So there's blank pages in it. There's pages with a bunch of scribbles and stuff. And then you get the pages that Mabel drew on. And it's like, bro,
They
it's too
really
much.
true to this. They really true to this.
They really
You know what?
were.
I respect it. I respect the hustle. You know what? I'll
Oh
give them
yeah.
a little round of applause.
Yeah, me
I
too.
respect that. I respect that. But
Yeah.
bro, Gravity Falls was so good, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I think the only TV show I can think of in my little brother's time, because he's 9 right now. So, around the age we
Yeah.
were when like regular show dropped, Amazing World Gumball dropped, Adventure Time dropped.
Yeah.
SpongeBob was still going, but it was still okay at the time. Fairly
Oh
Odd
yeah.
Parents was still a thing for a little bit.
Yo, Fairly Odd Parents fell off horribly.
I think the only show I could think of is like The Loud House.
Bro, they're about to ruin it. They are.
How bad are they about to fumble the bag? Because I haven't watched TV in a long time.
So the cartoon stayed perfect. They made a cartoon movie that was pretty solid, along with the show and all that. Hey, that was
Yeah.
like the perfect package. And then the Casa Grandes like that show that came out. So those three, perfect. Then they made the live action movie, fumbled
Oh
the bag
yeah.
horribly.
Oh
Hey,
no.
they fumbled
No.
that. Yo,
They
yo,
didn't
but guess
even
what I
fumble
just
it.
saw today?
What?
They're making a show off of the live action movie.
Ain't no way.
Bro, it's gonna be a
Bro,
live action Loud House.
they had the bag, but they cut a hole in the bottom.
Hey, I don't
That's
know
not
how they
fumbling.
did that.
So that's not fumbling. That is self-sabotage.
It really is.
They didn't
Like,
even fumble the bag. They sabotaged them. Why?
yeah.
What was the
Hey,
point of that?
I I just want it to look good, at least. But it doesn't.
Because like, okay,
Like, it looks like they're wearing costumes.
yeah, because like Loud House was not a bad show in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Like I watched
Hey,
a few episodes of my little brother when I was younger. It was an all right TV show. Like it wasn't as good as what I had, but it didn't suck.
Yeah, and like you can sit down and watch it and just chill.
Yeah, like I could just watch it, just be like, haha, the edgelord sister got, she took the L, whatever. I
Oh
can't even
yeah,
remember her name because there's 11 of them. Like that would have
yeah,
been fun. It was fun. I liked the show. The concept was great. Chaos in a big house. Like it just seemed like a lot of fun for kids to
yeah.
watch. And then they go and cut a hole in the bag. Now you got a live action. It's like, why?
Hey, and the live action could have worked though, and that's what made me so mad. I was just disappointed because these are in the show. These are just normal people. So how do you fumble the bag with the show about normal people?
Yeah, it's not like you're trying to make a live action of SpongeBob. Oh wait,
Hey, yo, yo, they did that.
was the I didn't even watch the musical. Was it good?
Uh, certain parts. It was okay.
They couldn't have possibly made a live action of Fairly Odd Parents, right? Oh
Oh,
wait,
definitely not. Hey,
oh wait,
yo, the movies with Drake Bell, those were dope.
yeah,
But
but
like,
that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
oh yeah. Hey, but this new one, what is it like?
L
Yo, what
L
is it
plus Drake
called? Like
Bell.
fairly
I
something.
I don't know. I don't keep up with anything anymore because they all suck. Like I'm not gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
but it
Oh, it's
just
called Fairly
disappoints me.
Otter.
Fairly Otter.
Hey, it is Fairly Otter.
Why don't they make an ending for the original Fairly Odd Parents first?
That's what the live action one with Drake Bell was supposed to be, I think.
Well, they did a
Because
terrible job.
wait, do you know what happened at the end of the last one?
Dude, I haven't watched that one in years.
Bro, it was like Fairly Odd Summer or something like that. And this man became like a fairy at the end of the
Timmy
movie.
became a fairy.
Yeah, because he was so old by that point that they couldn't have him still having fairies because he didn't meet the criteria, but at the same time, he had had him for a long time. And he was like, they just made him a fairy or whatever.
That is the weirdest plot point I've ever heard.
Hey, they did it kind of smooth. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a strange plot point.
Hey, it was at the very end though, so it wasn't
Okay.
like majority of the movie was him as a fairy. You know?
Okay. You know what? That's fair. However, I
Yeah.
will say for Fairly Odd Parents, they did have what could possibly have been the greatest crossover episode of all time.
Oh yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
which one I'm talking about? Jimmy
The
meets
Jimmy
Timmy.
Timmy. Yeah.
Yes. That
Hey.
quite possibly had to have been the best collaboration, like
Nah. Hey.
crossover episode, in my opinion.
Collab wise, it was great. But why did they do Timmy like that on the CGI?
I it was so bad. It was so bad, but
Yo.
it was still so good. It was still
Yo.
so good.
Yo, this man did not look good at
Remotely like
all.
himself.
Oh yeah. Hey, but then Jimmy in Fairly Odd Parent style
Looked
looked
great.
great.
Well, it's probably because it's easier to animate Fairly Odd Parents compared to Jimmy Neutron. Like you saw what Jimmy Neutron looked like.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think you would have crossed over well, but they did. They made it happen, and I
What do you
respect
think
them
of
for it.
Planet Sheen, bro?
Trash.
Hey, they could have done so much with it, but that's what
They could have.
happens. Yo, that's what happens when you make a side character the main character, especially the stupid side character. He was just there for the most part. Sheen was just there for laughs.
Like the Patrick Star show.
Yeah, bro, that could have been great. I'm not gonna lie to you. That could have actually genuinely been a great show. I don't know what they were doing, but I might have to make a few calls, get up in there myself, start doing some writing.
But I don't. I don't understand the plot of the Patrick Star show. Like, why is a squid his sister?
I'm not sure. Yo, what I
When
don't
did a
like is the
squid become
fact
his sister?
never. Yo, they didn't do that in SpongeBob. He had a set family and they changed everybody.
Yeah, wasn't his sister in SpongeBob like Samantha or something?
Something like that.
She
But
was
she
like
was
this.
also like or something like that.
She was a big ass starfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't. I just don't understand how the fall off of children's shows was so bad. Like
Hey,
you went from like a beep beep, on the heart machine, then you just flatline. All of a sudden, you just flatline.
yeah. Hey, if I go back to my point of like when I watched the Orange Years, um, they actually got asked the question, like everybody, if they like, not if they like the channel now, but kind of what do they think of Nickelodeon at this point? And none of them said anything except for I think it was the ex-executive that
But
said
yeah,
something.
because
But like, yeah, like
it's depressing now.
it really is because you had like some of the original cast from all that what shows?
It's
I think yeah, I don't remember what shows all those people were from, but I know they at least had all that, which kind of that made kids sketch comedy shows.
it was just bad. Like
Oh yeah,
Nickelodeon fell off so hard after all of their good shows either became trash or ended.
yeah. I really do think it's because Dan Schneider made all of their shows, and
It doesn't even go
like
for like just their live TV shows. It goes for the cartoons as well.
oh yeah, but
Like
like their cartoons were falling off a long time ago.
Avatar was quite possibly one of the best stories of our time.
Oh yeah,
Legend
hey
of Korra was solid, even though I didn't like it as much as the original Avatar. It was still solid.
yeah, hey I didn't even watch the full Legend of Korra until like 2 years ago, something like that.
And
But
it's
I was
good.
still impressed.
Like it's not a bad show. It just didn't live up to what Avatar was, in my opinion.
I think that's just because Avatar, it feels like they put so much more time into the story. Like
They put
they
their
thought it
whole
out a
heart
lot
in
more.
that shit. They put their
Oh
whole heart in
yeah.
that shit.
Hey, let's just the only thing that I would say they messed up with The Last Airbender was the live action movie. Only
You know
thing
how
that they
bad
messed up
that
with
movie
that.
was? You know how bad that movie was? I didn't
Hey,
even remember they had a movie until you told me just now.
oh yeah.
I blocked that. I repressed that memory. That's how bad that was.
Yeah. Hey, I thought it was okay when I first watched it, but that was when it first came out.
No, it was terrible.
Yeah, hey, I had also never watched The Last Airbender up to that point.
The
So I
story
had
was hard to
no
follow.
yeah.
I,
Yeah,
I,
like
I watched it. I was like, what are you doing?
oh yeah. They tried to fit like half of the series into that movie.
Wasn't it like book one water?
Yeah, but they went past that.
Why would you do that?
I'm not sure because they got to the point where who was it? Was it Zuko? Yeah, where Zuko became good. They got
Wasn't
to
that
that
like
point.
book two or three?
Yeah, that was like 3 or something like that.
Isn't that like after he gets his ass beat by Azula and he's just like, you know what? I kind of want to be a good guy now.
Yeah.
I, I
Yo,
I
that
don't know. It's been a long time since I watched it, so
yeah, but then they were supposed to have a second one. And the reason I know this is because I rewatched the movie just so I can like since I actually watched The Last Airbender, like the full series, I wanted to see now that I've watched it, what do I think of it? Bro, that was horrible.
It
And
was
the
awful.
fact that they brought in Zuko's sister in the very last scenes of the movie, and they were trying to make a second one off of it.
Ain't no way. It's just like when I watched it, I was like, what, 10 years old or something? And
Yeah,
even 10-year-old me thought, damn, this movie sucks.
yeah,
Because I know what the original cartoon was like. It was fantastic. Loved it.
yeah.
So it's like I think we can take a lesson from all of the examples we've listed. Don't try to make a cartoon into a live action thing.
Oh yeah.
It almost never works. The only exception is Fairly Odd Parents, maybe.
And that's just for the movies. But the show, they they genuinely fumbled that bag horribly.
Like, I don't even know what the last good show to stop airing was.
Yeah. Hey, there are some good kids shows now, but that's like Disney Plus.
I don't got money for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's one called The Mysterious Benedict Society or something like that. Yeah. And honestly, it's pretty good because it's this whole thing of like a bunch of different people come in to take this test, and like I don't remember why they're taking the test, but if they pass it, they're supposed to get like enrolled in a program or something like that.
Uh,
Yeah, but they, as the time goes on, the challenges get harder until it gets down to like four people, and they become the society.
the
Yeah,
society.
and they're
They
like
are the society.
they are.
They are the
Yeah,
chosen ones.
hey, they are. Because they're
Okay.
supposed to be like the smartest people, like the ones that think things out the best.
Like there's just a countless amount of good children's shows I can think about from my childhood.
Yeah,
Chowder. I loved Chowder. I know Chowder was weird to some people, and some people might disagree, but Chowder was a funny ass show with its own little charm. I enjoyed that.
yeah. Hey, Chowder. When I originally watched it, I did not like it. I'm not gonna lie. But then I started watching it again, and I was like, "Yo, this show is dope."
This one meme this one meme just stays in my head, bro. It's a it's an older meme, but it's like
Yeah.
Mung Dao, and he's like, Chowder, I need nicotine.
Yo,
It
yo,
just stays in my head. It's so funny. I love it.
yo, Chowder, bro. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, that definitely felt like a fever dream too.
Oh, Chowder is definitely a fever dream. For sure.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever watch Flapjack?
That was if I had to pick one show to like torture information out of somebody and just make them watch countless reruns of the show, I think Flapjack would be the one.
Yeah. Yo, I'm looking at some pictures of it right now,
It's
and
just
bro, I without context,
it's just so
this is
bad.
not.
Scary.
Yeah.
It's just terrifying.
Yo, yo, I don't even know who this is supposed to be. It's just like a blue dude in the sea
Are
with
you sure
like,
that's not the captain?
nah. It's like a real person that
What?
that they CGI'd into it or
Word?
something like
Oh
that.
no. I remember I tried to watch one episode of Flapjack like a couple months ago. Got about halfway through. I'm like, I don't know if I can do this anymore, man.
Hey, what about Camp Lazlo?
Camp Laszlo was so funny.
It was.
I loved it so much.
Yo, I don't Oh yeah, I remember how it ended now. It had probably one of the worst endings.
Wait, how did it end?
The camp counselor guy, like the main one, what was his name? Lumpus or something like that.
Think so.
Yeah. turns out he wasn't the actual camp counselor. Pretty sure he was
What?
just a guy.
What?
Hey, you might have to check that, but like I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. Because everybody was kind of mad about that.
That what?
Yeah.
Word? That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't the real Scoutmaster.
Yeah, so yeah, you know, our time had some misses, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
But it wasn't as
overall,
bad.
there were diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
So unpopular opinion, I hated Fanboy and Chum Chum. I hated it.
Uh
I hated it.
there were
Show
certain
was just
aspects I didn't like, but at the same time I did like it for some reason. I don't know
show was
what
just
it was.
annoying to me. It was just
Yo.
annoying to me. I hated that
Yo,
show.
they really were. But for me, it was just like a guilty pleasure type of show.
Nah, man. Nah, I
Yo,
would have rather
hey,
watched
I think
Care
it's because
Bears,
of the
man.
Slurpee. I think it's because of the Slurpee, bro.
I would have rather watched My Little Pony before I watched Fanboy and Chum Chum. I hated that show so much.
Hey, bro. Speaking of My Little Pony, the main fan base is a bunch of grown men, bro.
I know. They look like your average Discord moderator.
They are.
They look like your average Redditor.
Hey, they are, bro.
No offense to Redditors or average Discord moderators.
Bro, you know
No
the
offense.
show that I don't know why a lot of people hated it, but looking back, and I actually watched it not that long ago. It was great. Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa is like sort of a miss for me.
Bro, it
I'm
was
not
just
gonna lie.
because certain random things that happened, like they went back in time one time. I think to like it wasn't Columbus, I don't think, but it was like
Okay,
pirates or whatever. And bro, they messed around so much that the time police showed up and arrested the captain.
okay, okay. I have a question.
What?
So, like, what kind of incest would have to happen to get an Uncle Grandpa?
Yo, I don't know.
Like, so I remember being younger, trying to like piece this together to be someone's uncle and grandpa.
Hold
Like,
up.
that doesn't even make sense because that's two different generations.
Hold up. Hold up. Let me
Like,
think. Wait.
would it?
So
So it would
I think
have
I
to be their mother's brother. So we could
yeah.
start there.
Yeah.
But then, like, her brother,
Her brother married her mom or married their mom.
and then the kid
Yeah,
would
it
be
just has to be that it's the person's mom's brother who married their mom.
okay, but that would make him uncle, father, grandpa.
Yeah, but if you're talking about uncle grandpa as a term, that would mean that it's her kids, uncle and grandpa.
Yeah, but how do you get an uncle and a grandpa? That's two different generations.
I'm not sure.
You can get
Yo,
father uncle. Like you could easily get father uncle.
oh
It's
yeah.
like
Hey, maybe we shouldn't think too hard on this one. Like,
I
yo,
my
sit here
brain's
all
melting.
night.
We will be here all night if we try to figure out what an uncle grandpa is.
Yo, hey, he only had one tooth, but yeah, he only had one tooth, so I think that was a side effect, of some kind of incest. Plus, his head shape was an L or something like that.
Oh no, that show
So,
was just weird for me.
yeah,
Another show that was weird for me was like Clarence. Like okay, when I say
there.
weird, I don't mean like it's bad. It's just like it's just strange, you know.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
yeah,
necessarily mean it's like a terrible show. It's just like, what the hell is going on? Like I thought regular show was strange at first. Now I think it's the greatest cartoon to ever come out in our time. So,
yo. What about Sanjay and Craig?
dude, I completely forgot about Sanjay and Craig. Wasn't that like
Hey,
the kid and the snake, right?
yeah, bro. I remember
Dude,
Snoop Dogg was on one of those episodes,
I remember nothing about Sanjay and Craig because I didn't
bro.
remember that it existed until you just told me.
Yeah,
That was
it
weird,
was a
man.
fever dream show.
From what I remember, it was weird.
Yeah, it was weird, but then they would do something funny,
Yeah.
and then it would be weird again.
Oh no! When I found out Mr. Kipling and Jesse was a woman or a female, I was
Uh,
like, "Oh, word."
yo, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, yo, why did they do that? How would you not know for all that time?
Do reptiles have? Do
Uh,
they? I don't know if I can say that on recording. We might get
I don't know.
canceled.
Probably not.
Might get canceled first episode.
Yo, first episode canceled.
I've already said like 4 things that could get me canceled, so it's like
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, we're not gonna worry about that until it happens. yo,
can't
yo.
get canceled if I
Hey,
don't care.
we apologize in advance to whoever we are offending at this moment. We apologize to I don't
Let's
even
just say
know who.
everybody. Let's just
Yeah,
say everybody
everybody,
for now,
everybody,
because
everybody.
I'm not trying to offend. I just kind of let things slip out.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
even I don't even like find it offensive because I hear it all the time. You know,
Yeah,
so it's like
bro,
it
you're
doesn't. It's not like that offensive to me. But
yeah,
if I am being ignorant, holler at me.
yeah.
Don't
Hey, me
cancel
too,
me.
me too.
Let me know that I'm doing wrong
Hey,
before
me
you
too.
hit the cancel button on me because I
Hey,
probably don't know any better.
hey, can we get canceled anymore? Because that man Elon bought Twitter,
I don't know. I still see some crazy, wild things on
bro. He
Twitter.
just bought it. Like it just became official like yesterday.
Dub W comment
Yo,
Elon W.
hey, on that topic, real quick, he's about to fire like 75% of the staff, I believe. He already fired the CEO. Yo,
Elon's
this
a
man,
hater.
he is. Yo, hey, yo,
Elon's a D1 hater.
yo, this man, I'm trying to hate like him. I really am.
I'm trying to hate like Eustace. I'm trying to hate
Hey,
like that man.
hey, like Elon, Eustace, and Benson all at the same time.
I'm just trying to wake up, eat, shower, hate, go back home, go to sleep, repeat.
Of course.
Like
Hey,
the
yo,
hater arc is gonna be insane.
you know the most underrated show ever to come
What?
out? The Naked
Hmm.
Brothers Band on Nickelodeon.
You know what's
I
funny?
what?
For a long time when I was younger, I didn't think I could watch that show because
Me
I thought
too.
it was just gonna be 3 naked dudes playing on like the drums or something. I was like, I
Yo,
don't think I'm allowed to watch this.
yo, the younger brother, uh, Alex Wolf, he's in a lot actually. He was in the new Jumanji movies.
Really?
Yeah, he was in Hereditary, the movie Old,
Old.
My Friend Dahmer. Yeah. And then Nat Wolf, the older brother, he was one of the main characters in Paper Towns. The Death Note movie that came out, he was the main guy in that. Uh Rip, to whoever made that script because like that movie sucked. Look, yo,
Get him fired right now.
yo,
Get him off. Get him out of here.
yo. Hey, I'll fire him myself. Yo, he was
I'm
in The
gonna
Fault of the
intervene.
Dark Stars.
Bro said, I'm gonna intervene.
Hey, sometimes you have to. Yeah,
You
but
ever
bro,
see that Twitter thread? It was just like, I'm gonna intervene, and then the guy under was like, what exactly are you gonna do? And then the
yeah,
dude replied, intervene.
yo, with the picture of Earth getting sucked into the black hole.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna step in. He's like, what are you gonna
Yo,
do? Step in.
yo,
I need that
I
kind of
posted that
confidence.
on Instagram
I
like
need that kind of
a
confidence
while
in my
ago.
life. Like the Earth is
Yo,
getting sucked in by a black hole. Don't worry, Earth. I'll save us.
hey, what would you do in this situation? Intervene? What you gonna do to intervene? I'm just built different.
I'm just built like that. I can out.
yo,
Yo, I catch
yo,
myself saying that. So at work, some wild shit's gonna happen, you know? And I'm like, a guy like me wouldn't let that happen. A
yo.
guy like me wouldn't let that slide.
Hey, how could you let it slide? You
I don't.
know,
I'm just
hey,
like
just
that.
build different. Just build
I'm just
different.
like that.
You know,
You know, I don't
hey,
I'll let nothing slide.
hey,
Not in
me
my
neither.
watch. Not on my
Yo,
watch.
we can't let that happen. Bro, yo, the reason I brought up the Naked Brothers band though was because, bro, till this day, I play their songs on the drums because they have, I'm not gonna lie, especially for kids' music and the fact
Fire.
that they wrote it, it's
Phenomenal.
fire, bro.
Phenomenal.
Like, it's dope. Probably some of the
Bro.
best, probably the best kids' music to ever come out. They actually have a song called I Don't Want to Go to School. And the whole story behind that is that Nat Wolf, uh, his mom told him before, like they went to public school during the show because their parents didn't want them to do homeschool or whatever. So his mom told him if he could write a song before they had to go to school, that he could stay home that day, and he did it. But she still made him go to school.
Lies. You sit on a
Yo,
throne of
hey,
lies.
hey, they got one of their most popular songs out of it, but he
You got
still had to go to school.
you got the most biggest W, and then you took an L after that.
Exactly.
L plus ratio bozo.
Yo, he was spitting facts in that song though. Yo, hey, it was facts after facts.
Was it like the Jonas Brothers on a TV show for kids at one point?
Bro, that
Was
show
it
was
the Jonas
not.
Brothers?
Yeah, yeah. Hey,
I have
so at
I have Nick Jonas's song on my playlist.
yeah. Hey,
You're
the
too
Jonas
sexy,
Brothers.
beautiful.
Yo, yo. The Jonas Brothers. I didn't even realize that they were popular before the show came out. I thought that's how they got popular was from that in Camp Rock, but apparently they came out in like 2006.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
like
think I could argue that there's a better band out there for kids, or not even for kids, just like they came from a kids show and all
what,
that. Big Time Rush.
bro? Honestly, look, the best way I could say that. So they came about a year after the Naked Brothers band went off, and I
And they
think
did
that's
better.
they were trying to replace that show, and it got more popular. I'm like, wow, that's like kind of an L on their part.
I don't know, man. When you put it on TV, Naked Brothers Band, a lot of people are gonna think, damn, they just play in instruments naked.
Yo, that's what I thought too. I'm not gonna
Three
lie.
three brothers playing instruments naked. Like I
Yo,
never
they had a
watched
movie
Naked Brothers
too,
Band. I never watched it because I thought they were all naked.
bro. I have the series on DVD.
I if I ever go back home, I'm probably gonna just go to your house and watch it because now I know they are not in fact naked.
Yo, it's a dope show. It is. especially the second season because they had two concert specials, and it was just the concert, nothing else. It wasn't like an episode of a show. They had their country fair concert and their like big, uh, not stadium, but like their big concert, and those were dope.
Real. I was like,
Yeah.
bro.
uh,
I'm like, there is no way that you are gonna put on air the Naked Brothers band and not expect another show to just be better.
yeah.
It is not even because like Naked Brothers band was a bad show. Like I'm pretty sure it was a good show, but it was just like
Yeah.
for the name alone.
Yeah.
A lot of
Bro,
parents are probably like, "Ain't no way, ain't no way."
bro, a lot of people rated it horribly though. And now everybody's coming back and looking at it so fondly. It was one of those shows that people hated on it so bad while it was out.
Just like one of
Yeah.
those shows, like, "Oh, this is an L until it's not an L.
Yeah. Hey,
It's a
actually,
W show."
they had a song on the iCarly soundtrack.
Which one?
Uh I think it was called Face in the Hall or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I liked iCarly. iCarly was a good show.
Oh yeah.
I
Yo,
ain't gonna
how
lie to
did
you.
we
When I
go?
was when I was
Yo,
younger, man. How do we go from what?
how did we go from talking about the downfall of children's television to talking about fond memories of the
I
shows?
you know what? Because the state of children's TV shows is so bad now that we can do nothing but reminisce about when it was good.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's all we can do at this point,
What an
bro.
L. What an L.
That it was just a ratio like no other.
Hey, sometimes you just have to look back at the past and realize you had it good, you know?
We did have it good. We did indeed, and then we took it for granted. And then all these garbage shows came out. We're like, damn,
Yeah.
whatever happened to Big Time Rush?
Well, they're an actual
I think
group
they're
now.
I think they're
So,
actually doing all right now.
yeah, like they came back out with new songs, right?
Really?
Yeah, because uh they Nickelodeon created the band, but to put their songs out there, they were under like Universal or something like that. So they have the rights to all their music.
Real?
Yeah, Nickelodeon doesn't have the rights to their stuff.
That is such a huge dub,
It
in
is.
my humble opinion.
Yeah. Hey, and they released their covers from uh the movie that they did because they did a bunch of covers of Beatles songs.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I just
Hey, and
remember
they're
when I
good
was younger,
too.
man. I just remember when I was younger, man. All I would hear on TV was, "So you're looking for a boyfriend? I see that." Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
you know, you know, it's like, okay,
bro.
you guys go.
Yo,
Another song that
I'm not gonna cap and act like I don't got a couple of their songs on my playlist, bro.
oh no, I do. I definitely do.
Yeah.
Another song that I would hear constantly when I was younger, just I was watching TV and then an advertisement would happen. It was like that one Bridget Mendler song. It was like "Ready or Not, Here I Come."
I don't think that was
The night is young. That was Disney, but
yeah. I don't think that was her song either.
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
pretty sure it was a cover.
if it was a cover, it was a cover of like I think a Fuji song.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it was. It was.
I think it was Fuji's.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
she like sampled it or interpolated it, and I think that's how you say it, and then like
Yeah,
made it
something
her
like
own.
that.
I don't remember. All I remember is I would hear that song all the time growing up. I would hear
Hey, that was
Rocketeer. I would hear Rocketeer by Far East Movement,
yeah.
and it was the little advertisement of Mickey Mouse and he was like flying the plane with the face, and the sun had a face, and everything had a face.
Yeah,
And then you just hear Ryan Tedder's voice in the background as he's flying around. Like that was fire. That was
bro,
quality.
it
What
was.
happened? What happened, man?
Hey, I think so. Hey, for the third time, going back to the orgy. uh, bro, with shows and everything that they do now. So the executive person that I was talking about, she was saying that she used to be like a teacher or something like that. And she actually went and asked her students, like did a survey and asked what they wanted to see on TV because all they had was like dubbed animes and shows from Canada. So she put a few shows on in the 80s or something like that. And leading up to the 90s, she started putting more. And then she created like got shows like All That created. And she was more about what do the kids want instead of what's going to please the adults. And that's what really changed was
That was the essence
shows.
because it wasn't for adults.
Yeah, like shows now are trying to please what adults want for their kids.
Yeah, you want to know what that involves? Not a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
Ren and Stimpy should not have been a children's show.
it really shouldn't have been.
Ren and Stimpy was most certainly not a children's show.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no way. There's absolutely no way that was a children's show.
It really wasn't, you know? Like there's a lot of shows and I think that's what I really liked about older shows was the fact that as you get older, there's new things that you pick up in the shows. So it's like a new experience once you're older. Yeah.
Real, bro. I tend to agree.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
But bro, dude, I just back then was so much fun. I can't stop thinking about just like the good times I had because I would just go back home. You know, like even like when I knew you in high school, right? Like
Yeah.
even like after theater and all that. Yes, I was a theater kid, but I'm not like that weird. At least I don't think I'm that weird.
Hey, we not weird like
Anyway,
that.
no offense to theater kids.
Yeah, no
I'm sure
offense.
I'm sure there's some of
Hey,
y'all that
cancel
are
for
just
like the
really cool.
15th time in this episode.
Okay. There's one thing you're gonna know about me, right? My friend actually has a cancel calendar of anytime I say something that could get canceled, it she will put it on the counter. You wanna know how many she has right now?
How many?
35.
Bro, you're canceled. Hey, get out. We're done with this podcast. Hey,
It's
leave.
over.
Leave,
It's
bro.
over.
It's
It's
done.
over.
Hey, I gotta
That's
find a new
wrap.
co-host. Hey, get Haley on here.
Get Haley on here. Shout out to Haley wherever you
Yeah,
are.
shout out.
Congrats on your recent engagement. You
Hey,
know,
congratulations.
hope y'all get all the happiness in the world,
Yeah,
but not too happy so you can still be on the Sad Fellow podcast.
of course. I
I
can't
guess
believe
I was
we
gonna have
really
fun
named
with
it
this.
that. That's
I,
like
I
a perfect name to explain us.
I feel like I'm gonna have so much fun with this podcast
Yo, we are
if I
100%.
don't get canceled. If I
Hey,
don't get
yo,
canceled.
it's gonna blow up, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, look at what he said!"
He
Clip
said this
like a
about
three
theater kids.
second clip. Hey, don't even get the context, just a 3 second clip all
He
over
said this
Twitter.
about theater kids. Cancel him.
So, hey, what did he say
Wait, what was
about
I?
this?
Hold on. What was I even talking about?
I don't remember. Yeah. Hey, for
Anyway,
all of
man,
you
I
out
think
there wondering, yes, we are stupid, but we're fun.
we're the best kind of stupid.
Bro. So, hey, getting back to shows, uh, I just remembered this show that came out in like 2018 or something like that called Coop and Cammy Ask the World. Bro, that was the most off-brand iCarly I've ever seen. Like they mixed like the concept of iCarly and certain elements of the show Bizarre and put them together.
Bizarre dude, I don't
Yeah,
even remember Bizarre Vark.
bro, Olivia Rodrigo was on there. Bro, everybody hated it. But now that she's popular, people are
Everyone loves
bandwagoning
it.
and saying that the show was great. Like, if you don't stop the cap, just say it was a trash showing that you like her music.
Common Society L.
Exactly.
Common Society. That is a very Common Society L.
Yeah.
But bro, I think we've reached an hour or something. Like we've just been sitting here BSing, and I love it.
Oh, that's how you know this podcast is gonna go great.
Like I think it's already been an hour.
About that, something like that. We should be timing ourselves.
Nah,
We
for
really need
real.
to start that timer.
We don't need this going on for too long. We're gonna lose viewership.
All right, so I think that's where we should end today.
Yeah, I agree. It was a very fun first episode.
Oh yeah, it was dope.
It
All
was a
right.
lot of fun.
Hey, so if you want to be a part of the Sad Fella umbrella and keep wait, not Sad Fella, the Sad Fella podcast, yo, yeah, yo,
We gonna edit that out. We gonna edit that out.
We're not editing that out. We're not editing that out.
Oh, this
We're
is all
keeping it in.
organic. First take. First take.
Yo, that's yo. Hey, sometimes.
Shout out to the group chat.
Hey, shout out, 100%. Yo. All right. If you want to be part of the Sad Fella podcast and want to keep supporting us, subscribe down below to the Tringe. And hey, post a comment of what you thought about this episode. All right.
Peace. Be safe. Take care.
Peace.